Welcome to episode 1 of our tutorial series, and where we will demonstrate how to develop your apps with Overledger integrations. In this episode, we will be showcasing how easy it is to deploy smart contracts and interact with them using the Make integration.
Today I'm going to demonstrate how a ERC20 token faucet was created using Overledger's integration on the Make platform. In our token faucet scenario, we start off with a webhook module, which gives us an endpoint. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pass to that endpoint our address with the format of address equals and then the user's address that we want to issue the tokens to. Our second step is using the read from smart contract module of Overledger. Here we're going to query our smart contract to check if our user already has tokens from this faucet, because we are only going to give them new tokens if their current balance is 0. So we're just passing in our input parameters, which is a type of address, to the balance of function, and we're going to take the address value from our webhook entry. This is an example here. Then we have a router set up that if the balance is 0, then we will continue. If the balance is not 0, then we'll return. And we set up a webhook response, giving the appropriate message. If the balance is 0, we'll prepare a smart contract transaction. And this will be calling the mint function to the address passed to the webhook for this value of tokens. Once the prepare response comes back from Overledger, we're going to use the JSON module in Make to transform that to a JSON object. And then we're going to call the sign transaction in Overledger. And we're going to pass in the JSON string created by the transform to JSON module. And that is created from the native data object returned by Overledger. Then we're going to take the signed transaction response and send it to the execute function in Overledger. And we're going to pass in the signed data and the request ID. And when that's successful, we'll send a response to the user containing the transaction ID. So let's see that working. Here I've prepared the URL, and we're going to send it. Now it's processing. And now we have a transaction hash on the Sepolia blockchain. And our transaction is now pending. The transaction has been added to the block, just waiting for the blockings forward to update. And there we go. We have minted ourselves to our defined address in the URL 1000 tokens. Thank you.